Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here, 19th of November. This is a pre-market outlook. We are back on the saddle. Today my thoughts are more towards what can we go into in order to save the value of our assets as the new administration starts taking over. I'm thinking that even if it was still the old administration, they have a problem of deficit, and deficit can be controlled either by increasing taxes or reducing spendings. I don't see either of that happening, and in this context, at this point of time, if the government decided to reduce spending, then that's going to increase unemployment, make the economy go towards recession. At least that's my thought process. So there are three types of assets that come to my mind. One is gold, as I mentioned before, and there is ETF, and I'm more looking towards nuclear because that's a power area, along with energy ETFs, because nuclear power is going to provide for all the data centers. Many of these data center operators have opted for mini nuclear plants. So those are my thoughts. I'll talk about them later in a separate video, but for this morning the futures are looking a bit dicey. To check that and more, let's get started. Well, here we are on CNBC, and we can see that all the futures indices are looking weak. Dow is down 0.63%, S&P futures is down 0.44%, Nasdaq futures is down 0.30%, and oil is down 0.82%. Right now it is 6:50 a.m. when I'm recording this, and by the time the market opens there could be changes, but with such heavy negatives it's difficult to imagine that we are going to have a green open. And we have some earnings information which is positive. Loves beats earnings and hikes guidance, but still expects sales to fall this year. So that's a positive. Even though the sales are falling, it's talking about better guidance and better earnings. Supermicro has got a new auditor in order to stay on board, but still I wouldn't touch Supermicro. And one of the major reasons why the markets are red today is right out here. It says Dow futures drop 200 points as Russia-Ukraine tensions increase. What Joe Biden has done is that till now, he had not allowed the use of long-range missiles by Ukraine to hit targets deep inside Russia. And Russia had warned against that also. But now that he's no longer the president for the next administration, he's decided to open it up. And that is going to increase this conflict and make it more difficult for Trump and the new administration to resolve, because Ukraine would have already launched those missiles. And that's what exactly happened. Missiles have been launched, and Putin is issuing warning to United States about their new nuclear doctrine. So we are on the verge of a nuclear standoff. Now look at the earnings calendar. Lowe's reported very good. We have to see what Walmart is going to report. And tomorrow we have NVDA, the big one, and Palo Alto Networks and Snowflake. So there's a lot of those tomorrow. So we are looking at retail showing strength when we see Lowe's report. Hopefully Walmart also is able to report positive and give a positive outlook for future. Then things should look good. Next we go on to the TradingView platform. Nasdaq futures is down 0.26%, and you can see but both momentum and MACD are weak. And if you look at QQQ is down 0.25%, and we still have a support out here at 495.96. Right now we are at 498.77. So we have potential of a 3-point drop in QQQ today. Both MACD and momentum are not looking that great. Next, let us go on to AI. And in AI, you can see that Google is down 0.78%. It has still not broken down this bullish channel. Tesla is down 0.92%. Apple is down 0.18%. It's still consolidating in that range. Meta is down 0.42%. Amazon is down 0.05%. Microsoft is down 0.29%. Now we have all these earlier supports becoming resistances, and Microsoft is definitely showing weakness. It is still in the consolidation range that it has been for a while. Its next support happens to be at 399.98. AMD is down 0.13%. Palantir is down 0.73%, still supported by the 9-day exponential moving average. FNGU is down 0.86%. Broadcom is down 0.27%. Oracle is still doing well with 0.8% gain, 0.08% gain. Micron is down 0.24%, and then we have NVDA, which is up 1.02% in pre-market trading. So our target, cup and handle target of around $187 to $190 is still intact. Qualcomm is down 0.21%. SMCI is up to 26.23%. This is because of the auditor appointment news, but I won't take it. You expect it to fall back down until all its financial mess is resolved. ARM Holdings is up 0.11%. ASML is down 0.90%. Intel Corporation is down 0.52%. FNGD is up 0.52%. And then we have semiconductor CTF SMH up 0.66%, mostly on the strength of NVIDIA. We are still below this diagonal line of resistance, but in a bullish manner. So if we follow this diagonal line of resistance until we cross over it, we will be still bullish. And when we cross over it, we'll go into a superior bull channel. And right now, our support is coming from the last possible point, which is the 150-day exponential moving average. MACD and momentum are looking equally weak, but momentum shows a bit of pickup out there. Let's see what happens when the market opens. Next, let's go on to have a look at our genomic stocks. And in genomics, PACV is up 1.91% in pre-market trade. IMTX is flat in pre-market trades. Bluebird Bio is down 1.50% in pre-market. Ginkgo Bioworks is down 0.32%. Prime is flat in pre-market trades after 4 consecutive red candles. And its momentum and MACD is very bad, so there is no place to go but bounce back up. So I could expect a little bit of bounce on Prime, relief rally I would say, or dead cat bounce. Allogene has got no trades pre-market. Iowa is flat pre-market. mRNA is up 0.38% in pre-market trades. Beam Therapeutics is down 1.82% in pre-market. Intelia is down 1.27% in pre-market trades. And then Editas is showing no trades in the pre-market situation, and Altimmune is down another 1.68%. This stock continues to disappoint, but their product is very tempting. I'm still holding on to my stocks. Caribou Biosciences is up 1.01%, but both MACD and momentum are looking very weak. CRISPR Therapeutics is up 0.44%. It's still in the sub $50 range. It's at 47.30. ARCG is up 0.13%. It is still below this line of resistance at 22.94, which was earlier a support. And Grail has got no trades pre-market. Yesterday it fell down below this diagonal line of support, so I'm going to convert that into a diagonal line of resistance. And then we have Illumina, which is down 0.18%, firmly below this diagonal line of support, which now becomes a diagonal line of resistance. And Illumina has suddenly fallen below all the exponential moving averages, and it's looking very, very weak indeed. And I think the overall market sentiment is definitely affecting Illumina. I would have thought Illumina would have maintained a much better profile. I still have Illumina in my portfolio. They are profitable. It's still profitable for me. I might consider whether I want to sell it. Verve has got no trades pre-market, and I think that brings me to an end of today's video. And I would end this by saying that I feel that it's time to take more profits. I have got a lot of profitable holdings, and I think I'll try to take some more profits and maybe move some money into gold ETF, where I'm talking about physical gold, and bond ETF and nuclear ETF. I'm doing a little bit of study on the nuclear ETF side, and I'm looking at a bunch of nuclear ETF, and I'm going to try and see which one is more interesting to me. So there is this website called etfdb.com, and in that it gives you a list of sector-wise ETFs. So I'm looking at nuclear power, and I'm going to look at some big names out here like Vanguard, Utilities ETF, VPU. I want to look at their composition to make sure that it is fully, it's pure play nuclear before I put my money into it. And yeah, so that's my idea. And in case of nuclear, I'm not only looking at the metal itself, but I will also be looking at companies that set up nuclear reactors. So if that's a combination of that in any of the ETFs, that would be my favorite. So that's my thought process right now. And friends, I would like to hear from you. What are your thought process? How is your portfolio? Did you manage to take any profits, or are you planning to take any profits? What's your portfolio looking like? Please share that in the comment section, and let me know what you think of my approach. With that, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.